Let's first set the scene. Cassava is an important staple food in many tropical countries with an annual world production estimated to 200 million tons, with the majority, about 99 million tons, produced in Africa. Several varieties exist, but it is possible to group them into two large groups: sweet and bitter. It is the bitter variety that is used to make Attieke. Attieke is presented in the form of steamed semolina of detached grains looking like couscous but tasting very differently. The word Attieke comes from the word Attieke, from the Ebre language spoken in southern Ivory Coast. The pronunciation of the word was distorted by the Bambara transporters into Attieke, and then by the French colonists into Attieke. In Ivory Coast, there are several types of Attieke linked to the ethnic groups that produce them. However, according to scientific research, the Adjacruz Attieke is from far the most popular. There are three types of Attieke, going from lower quality to premium in Ivory Coast. Respectively, we have Garba Attieke. As the name suggests, it is intended for consumption of garba, a popular Ivorian dish made with Attieke, accompanied by fried tuna with chopped peppers. The cassava used is often of lower quality because the fibers of the cassava are still present in this variant. Small grain Attieke. It is high quality Attieke intended for trade and has smaller grains. This is the most common Attieke. This variety is available in most of markets. Abojama. It is a variety of Attieke whose grains are large in size. Made from a premium variety of cassava, it costs more than other varieties. Few people are used to its texture though. 1. Fascinating production process. To make Attieke, cassava tubers are peeled and washed, then a ferment produced from pieces of tubers kept for 2 to 3 days in a jute bag is added. This is followed by the grinding stage. This step is preceded by the addition of red palm oil. The fermentation of the dough follows the grinding stage and takes place for 12 hours. Then, the dough is drained and run out. The obtained paste undergoes sifting and then the semolina is made. The semolina is then dried and winnowed. After which, we move on to the stage of steaming the semolina. Finally, we have the packaging and preservation stages. 2. Shocking nutritional value. Attieke is mainly composed of carbohydrates and is therefore essentially energetic in nature. Consumed without any other source of nutritional intake could cause nutritional imbalance. But we're sure you don't eat couscous without side dishes, right? Wait, do you? Attieke is very digestible, energetic, and contains vitamins and minerals. It is made up of over 95% carbohydrates, is low in fat, around 2%, and nearly 0% protein. It also contains important amino acids, including phenylalanine, methionine, and tryptophan. Attieke is also rich in iron, potassium, magnesium, calcium, vitamin B3 and C, and is gluten-free. The fibers and starch present in cassava are beneficial for the digestive system and make it a good ally for people suffering from ulcers, heartburn, or inflammation of the colon. In Ivory Coast, it is generally considered to be a soporific and satiating product due to its high starch content. So dear insomniacs, getting high on Attieke before bedtime is okay. From a therapeutic standpoint, bitter cassava roots are traditionally used to fight dysentery, while the leaves are an excellent natural pain reliever. The chopped fresh root is associated with anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, and diuretic properties. From a nutritional point of view, its caloric value is quite low. Around 350 kilocalorie per 100 g. This is why, in a balanced plate, a portion of 30 grams of Attieke is sufficient. Consumed with moderation, Attieke will help you stay fit and can even become a real slimming ally, since it is extremely satiating. Once consumed, the starch gains in volume in the stomach, which promotes the feeling of satiety over time. 3. Authentic ways to eat Attieke. Attieke is eaten in different ways. The most common way is to accompany it with grilled, braised, fried fish, meat, poultry, shellfish, etc. In Ivory Coast, however, you will be finding people enjoying Attieke with eggplant or vegetable stews, even if most of the time, it goes with spicy soups. Do not hesitate to replace couscous, rice, or fufu with Attieke. Finally, other possible side dishes can be either fried plantain, commonly called alako in Ivorian jargon, or avocado. Try it, then let us know your thoughts. 4. Best ways to protect and store Attieke. As fresh products can easily be damaged, it is difficult to keep the flavor and the quality after 1 to 3 days. Research and experimentations have found different ways to keep Attieke over 3 years. The first possibility is to keep your fresh Attieke in a plastic bag in a fridge. The process essentially slows down very significantly the loss of quality happening with time, but mold may start to show up after a few months. So generally, the fridge is the way to go because it is cheaper and readily available if you intend to eat your Attieke within a year after production. The second possibility consists in dehydrating Attieke. Simply put, it consists in lowering the humidity level in the product. As heavy machinery is required for the dehydratation process, it is not accessible to households. Another possibility is drying Attieke. This technique requires the use of facilities specially prepared for such task. It mainly consists in using heat to completely dry Attieke and freeze it in time. This technique may help store Attieke for more than 3 years and keep the original taste. The process is used by businesses too. The last and the most efficient method to date is the vacuum method. It consists in absorbing all the air contained in each pack of fresh Attieke. The vacuum pack is highly hermetic, strong enough to ensure safety for its content and most importantly, keeps the natural taste and flavor of the original product. The maximum storage time in a fridge is over 2 years, so this method is advantageous for people interested in the natural taste of Attieke but living abroad. This is the product Attieke Express Japan is bringing to your table. 5. It's here. Goosebumps. Ready, set, eat. What if we tell you that you just got 1 kilogram of Attieke as a gift? Free, no charges, no obligation, not even transportation fees. Why? Simple, it is a win-win situation. You test our Attieke without pressure and free of charge, and we prove to you that we have the best taste and the highest quality of Attieke in Japan, made in Ivory Coast. We think this is fair. What about you? All you need to do is fill in a form with your name and email address so we know you are interested. Nothing more. We will contact you, in up to 24 hours, to know where we need to ship your 1 kilogram of premium quality Attieke. This proposition is available in the limit of the 50 free packs of our Attieke. This offer will not be available after all the packs have been sent. So if you can see this offer, there is a possibility that you just got one of our 1 kilogram free packs of Attieke free of charge. So quick, fill in the form so we can move on. Enjoy our delicious product. Attieke Express provides the premium quality of the original recipe of Attieke from its place of birth, Ivory Coast. Our product is made following the traditional Attieke method of production for family consumption. Our vacuum packs ensure you get a product you can trust and enjoy anytime. Don't forget, claim your 100% free pack now. Contact us anytime using our email, WhatsApp, Facebook or other social medias.